Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I have a massive spread here in front of me, whole bunch of new affordable drugstore makeup that I'm going to be testing, a stack of new releases. So pretty much that is it for the video. If you are new here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I am not sure exactly what kind of look we will end up doing today. My skin has been, look, let's be real, it's my fault. Too much red wine, too much caramel, too much not giving an F. But yeah, we're going to play with some powder foundation, a new eyeshadow palette by L'Oreal, whole bunch of stuff basically. So if you're interested in seeing that, then please stick around. I feel like I haven't actually sat down and played with new products. Like January's been an interesting time for me. Obviously, hang on, I should work while I talk because otherwise we'll be here for hours. This one's meant to like blur out texture, imperfections, pores, and also help to make my makeup last longer. We'll see how it goes on my oily skin because usually ones like this, I'm like, oh, too much silicone, not gonna work. But yeah, January's been oh, crikey, mate. I can't get the lid off. Yeah, January's been a really interesting time. I just can't seem to get myself back into the swing of things. I took a couple of weeks off over Christmas. Texture of this isn't too bad, actually. Oh, it's actually a lot more lightweight than I thought. Took a couple of weeks off over Christmas, and I don't know, has anyone else had the same thing? Like when I initially started filming again, because I pre-filmed, pre-edited everything, so that you guys didn't go, oh my gosh, this smells like something from Dermalogica, like essential oils. Oh, kind of like mentholy. It is quite a thick silicone texture there, so I'm not sure how my skin's gonna like this. Yeah, has anyone else felt like that? Like it's just been it's been a slow start to 2020, which I'm not mad about because, I don't know, to be fair, I never really take time off. Ooh, it makes my skin feel soft. I think my oily skin will hate this potentially though. Let me know in the comments if you're suffering from the same thing, because when I first started filming, I was like, what's my name? Where do I live? What do I do? Like, how do I work a camera? Like, I was so confused. We're going to do things a little bit backwards today because I've got a Maybelline. So you guys know how much I love the Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation, right? Like, it's one of my holy grails. I found a powder foundation version of it. 16 hours, well, up to 16 hours of wear, matte finish, waterproof, resists heat, humidity, shine, oil, and sweat. It's meant to give you really good coverage. So we're going to try this out. But because it is a powder foundation, I'm actually going to do a concealer first. Got two new drugstore concealers here, one by Rimmel and one by Maybelline. I think we'll use the Maybelline one because it's also the Super Stay Full Coverage concealer version of that same foundation. The one that I love so much, and also the concealer version of this powder. So a full coverage under eye concealer. Or maybe I can only use this under my eyes. Remove applicator. To the under eye area. Use fingertips to blend. Alright, well, I probably won't do that. But, ooh, not a bad little applicator on it. Has kind of don't put it on your mouth. Has kind of a funny scent. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to conceal first. And I'm going to leave on the wild side. Like I said, my skin's been pretty bad. I'm going to live on the wild side and actually use the under eye concealer in other areas because why not? And we will blend it in. It's actually like quite a lightweight feel. I do believe it's meant to be full cover. Oh, yeah, I don't know if it's a full coverage one. We'll see. Obviously, I will test it, the normal way that I wear concealer as well. This will not be the be-all, end-all. And again, guys, and people who regularly watch my videos are probably so sick of hearing this. I will, of course, let you know an update on how everything wears, how everything goes. I'll be wearing this makeup until the end of the day, so I will let you know. Yeah, that feels pretty lightweight, although I don't know, I feel like I need a second coat. I don't think it's enough coverage personally for me. I'm actually really excited to try this foundation, see how it goes. You guys know that I don't normally delve too much into powder foundations. I don't know. With enlarged pores, I just don't feel like I get the same kind of finish on my skin, but this one looks really interesting. So, to use, lightly pat over face using the applicator. So it must have an applicator in it. Got the colour Sand. I don't know if this is really going to match me. Sand is where I'm normally at, but it's a very pink sand. It could come out completely different on the skin, but I'm just basically going to start applying it all over my face. Oh, I'm Warm Sun in the foundation. Yep, I'm the only one to blame. I've grabbed the wrong colour. I feel we can make it work, but yeah, that's the go there. So coverage is really good. It is quite lightweight. It may look a little powdery, but you know, it's powder foundation. I think what might be a good idea is actually seeing how it applies with a brush. It's definitely got good coverage, and it's definitely like blurring my pores and just making my skin look sort of really soft. Let's see how this goes. So I'm just going to swirl the brush in and then basically try applying it this way. That's a lot quicker actually than the way I was originally doing it. I think I'm going to need more concealer underneath my eyes and potentially on some of these spots, but we can come back and do that later. Perhaps I'll put it down my neck and then the colour difference won't look so bizarre. All right, I'm going to zoom you guys in and we'll start doing the eyes. Gosh, I look so pale. All right, for brows, I've got a funny little product. It's a brand new one from Maybelline, Tattoo Studio Waterproof Brow Gel. It comes in like this little tube, and then it's got like this funny little spoolie applicator at the end. It's not like a normal spoolie, and it's also not a normal doe foot applicator. It's kind of like a hybrid between them, but basically it's a 2-day, it's meant to last 2 days on your brows, waterproof brow gel. The formula adheres to brows for a no-hassle wear. It does not transfer, does not smudge, waterproof. All right, so basically you apply it just like this, and then I guess you could use an angled brush for the tail. But 2 days, like, can someone explain to me exactly how that works? Okay, I did not expect it to be that easy. I expected it to make a massive mess, and it really hasn't. Oh, I need to pluck my eyebrows so badly. Wow. So this applicator is definitely too big for the tails of my brows. I've just got an angled brush. It's kind of like a brow gel and a brow colour sort of all in one. All right, so that is what the brows look like. They look quite dark because my face is, as we know, quite a little bit pale than normal. And this is also I feel like that powder foundation is looking quite textured on my skin now. I mean, we'll see once the oils come through, but not loving it just yet. Not loving it. Okay, so for eyeshadow, now I already put a reasonable amount of that powder foundation on my lids. I might just pop a little bit more to prime them and just cancel out any colour. Got a L'Oreal palette. So this is in collaboration with Karl Lagerfeld. It is a recent launch for them, but it's my first time ever seeing an eyeshadow from L'Oreal in this sort of format, like the more like traditional eyeshadow format. So the external packaging of the palette is really, really lovely. And then these are all of the shades that you do get in there. So it's more of like a cool tone palette. I do think it's really, really pretty. And like I said, I've never seen L'Oreal do an eyeshadow palette like this in this sort of format. So yeah, the blue looks really nice. I haven't swatched it. Oh, do we want to, I don't want to go full smoky. I want to be more like natural situation. I also have like this glitter, this Revolution Eye Glisten as well. I'm going to go into my crease with this medium brown, medium apricot brown kind of a color. And I'm just going to work that through. Okay, so that's quite a light color, that one. So not really, it's not going to show up so much. Instead, we'll take this one here. This is like a maroon brown kind of a color. Do you pronounce it maroon or maroon? I've met a lot of different people here in Australia that pronounce it all different, and I don't know what's right. So this color's blending out really, really nicely. It's a really soft kind of a formula. I'm not finding really any fallout or anything. Whether or not, I mean, it's quite sheer. Whether or not that does build up. Let's sort of see if we can get it to build up. Oh, yes. We'll go onto the other side. And this is like a bigger blending brush than I typically will use through my crease, but I'm still not having any issues with patchiness, which is good. Based on the formula of the previous two, they're sort of more like blending colors than packing colors. So I'm going to pick up this shimmery color. They don't have any names. What's cool? Oh, that's a lot more pigmented than I expected, actually. I'm gonna pack that on the inner corner, packing it on. Gee, that's pretty, that color. Very nice. I'm gonna go in with this shade in the center now, which is like a frosty kind of a browny purple. I'll pack that in the outer corner. I don't think that you could apply these shimmers with a brush. I think they're a finger only. I don't know if I love this, guys. I do not know. We're going to ditch. Based on that, I would say avoid this palette. So let's try... Oh, why am I losing everything today? So let's try out this little guy from Makeup Revolution. So this is the Eye Glisten Foil and Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow. Hopefully my mum isn't watching this because she would absolutely kill me, but I'm going to open it with my tooth. She would seriously like, Nikkia, don't you use your teeth? So this one's double-ended. This side is like an apricot gold sort of a colour. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. And then the other side, you've got a glitter. I'm pretty sure that glitter is to use on the lid and it's not an eyeliner. Oh, it is. Yeah, let's use this. This is way prettier. All right, taking this, I'm just going to go straight in. And apply it on the inner corner. It reminds me of like the Stila Magnificent Metals. Like that's sort of what it feels like. There's not heaps of pigment in that side for sure. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, it's pretty, but it's very subtle. Very muted. Nothing that exciting. So going in with the pink shimmer. Oh, but the pink shimmer is lovely if it stays in place. But like, look at that. Picking it up on a brush now to see how that goes. Oh, okay. So I do prefer it. I think if you pat it all over the eye, just softly with a brush. Probably my favourite product that we have tried yet in this video. All right, for eyeliner, also from the L'Oreal Karl Lagerfeld collection. I don't know what these are called. L'Oreal just says eyeliner. So there's two shades. There's like a rose gold kind of a colour and a black. Oh no, it's not a rose gold. It's more of like a taupe kind of a colour. Not a bad formula. It's metallic. The other one that I have here, I believe, is just a straight matte black. So I'm going to use this to do a wing. Oh gee, it's really, really easy to do a wing with. Really easy. I will obviously update you guys on if this one transfers or smudges or anything during the day. But yeah. So far, I like the applicator and I like the formula. All right, next up, a new mascara from Maybelline, Snap Mascara. It's actually got really quite cute packaging. An easy on mascara for smooth, clump-free volume and pure color intensity. Waterproof. Oh, it's waterproof. Ooh, it's a waterproof mascara that removes easily. No raccoon eyes left after removal. Hey, this might be actually interesting. I typically avoid waterproof mascaras just because they are so difficult to remove. If this is actually as easy as it says and it is actually waterproof, we'll see how we go. Oh, it's got a nice little brush. It is a bristle brush with like a kind of like a curve in it. Oh, I think I've got that eyeliner in my lashes. I mean, it's going on. I wouldn't say that it's doing anything revolutionary. Yeah, it's not doing my lashes any favors, man. I feel like we're having a lot of fails in today's video. I really, really like that glitter in the eyeliner though, so a couple of wins. This mascara is a nice dry formula, but I don't really think it's doing much for my lashes. I'll update you on how it goes wearing and removing, but I'm going to chuck some lashes on. I'll be right back. All right, lashes are on. Moving back onto the skin now. I did sneaky cheat a little bit. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I've added a little bit of the Too Faced Born This Way powder foundation just to even up the color a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'll pick up the Maybelline Super Stay in the color that actually matches me, but I don't think I'm a fan of. I felt like it just gave my skin a lot of texture. This Too Faced one is much, much nicer. All right, moving on to bronzer. I've got a new bronzer from Revlon. This is the Revlon Skin Light, and this is the shade Cannes Tan. It's got a really, really pretty pattern on the front of it, and it does come with like a little velour puffy thing in here. This is meant to be like a really lightweight, sort of glowy, you know, just natural looking bronzer, so will say. That's what the pattern there looks like. It's like really, really pretty. Ooh, it's actually a lot deeper than I thought. Ooh. Oh, that's nice actually. Oh, hello. It is really lightweight. It's kind of got like one of those, have you ever felt those gel powder kind of consistencies? It feels a lot like that. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really happy with how my eyes turned out. I thought today was going to be a fail. We might have saved the day. But yeah, it's just really, really lightweight. I wouldn't say it's necessarily glowy. It's got a matte finish. Oh, it's nice. I like that. It's got like slight bits of shimmer in the pan, but you can't see it on the skin. Really easy to blend. Yeah, so far so good, really. For blush, I've got one from Flower. This is Drew Barrymore's brand. It's an affordable drugstore brand. This is one of their Flower Pots powder blushes. So many people recommended this to me, so I picked one up. I also have a highlighter from here to test. Again, a product that so many of you recommended. When I originally tested a full face of Flower Beauty, I wasn't that impressed. But then all through the comments, so many of you were like, Nikkia, you got the wrong product. You got the ones that aren't good instead of the ones that are good. So thank you for helping me out. So this is a soft satin finish, easy to blend, buildable color. So this shade is Warm Hibiscus. The packaging is really pretty and the blush is actually stamped in the shape of a flower. This looks a very similar shade to NARS Orgasm. It is. It's got that same gold through it. Guys, this is a straight up NARS Orgasm dupe. Seriously. I don't think I need a highlighter. So pretty. So it's like pink, but then as you turn your head, it kind of goes gold. Can you see the sheen that it puts on the skin? I don't actually think that I need a highlight with that. Like, it's got so much glow. All right, let's move on finally to lips. New lipsticks launched by Rimmel. These are the Rimmel Lasting Finish Extreme. You guys remember I loved the original Lasting Finishes. This is meant to be like super lightweight, super long wearing, super comfortable lipstick. This is the shade 100 Hella Pink. Oh, look at the applicator. That's cool. It's got like a really different shaped applicator. I think it's meant to make it like super precise. Let's see how we go. Oh, it feels like butter. It's so soft. Actually makes it quite easy to apply with the shape of that. Okay, this seriously feels like a lip balm. It's super, super pigmented, but really, really lightweight. I think I'm going to like these. I do actually have all of the shades in this range, so if you're interested in seeing like a full swatch, like a lip swatch video, please just let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to film that for you guys. So there you go, guys. This is the finished look. I've said it so many times, but I'm quite happy with how the eyes turned out. I just feel like they're really different. You've got that like smoky gray metallic eyeliner. You've got that pink glitter, just a little bit different. Cheeks are kind of undertoned, which I do quite like as well. And this like pinky coral lip. So as far as like standout products, that eyeliner is absolutely beautiful. I really, really like that pink glitter, and I really like the blush and the lipstick and the bronzer. Everything else though, not really that impressed with. I mean, we'll see how it wears during the day, but as far as like first impressions, I was just like, wouldn't recommend that eyeshadow palette. Just not enough pigment for my liking. The mascara really didn't do much. The powder foundation gave me texture. Not that impressed by the primer. Just too much sort of like that thick silicone feel. But yeah, I will give you guys more updates. I will pin a comment in the comment section down below, or I'll add it to the description bar. But I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope that it, helped you make some decisions. Maybe some of these products, you've been looking at them, you've been considering getting them, and you just weren't sure. Hopefully now you know. This blush is beautiful. I see why you guys are recommending it. I see. But let me know what you think of the look. Let me know what you think of the products, if you've tried them or not. I hope you're all having a great day. I love you guys heaps, and I will catch you in my next video.